Hi again, I'm Teri. To quickly summarize the previous videos, in video number 1 we discussed the fact that I created this weight loss strategy for myself and was successful with it. In video number 2 we discussed the very important concept of 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of weight, and that the scale is your enemy when you're trying to achieve some weight loss. In video number 3 we discussed your burn number. That's the calculation to find out how many calories a day you burn. In video number 4, we discussed the importance of tracking your calories. And in video number 5, we put it to the test and discussed on a day-to-day basis how you do that. Okay. Just to reiterate, I am not a registered dietitian, a nutritionist, or medical professional of any kind. The weight loss strategy we're discussing is strictly based on my own personal experience. Okay, so today we ended the last video with me showing you a spreadsheet of day-to-day how many calories I'm saving. And I think in this video I just want to discuss tips and tricks on how to stay on track. A couple of things that you might not have thought about. So I'm just going to sort of throw them out there and let's see. Okay, so now we're at the part where I'm just going to tell you a couple stories about the things that I do that make this diet strategy work for me. First of all, I can eat anything I want. All I have to do, and I've said this before, is account for the calories. Having said that, you can't have empty calories. You can't just eat cookies and cake all day and have no real food, because obviously you're going to feel hungry, you're going to get a headache, and it's not good for you. So what I try to do is I try to balance my snacking with good food. Okay, good example. I like to snack sitting in front of the TV. And what I usually do is I try to find snacks that I like that take a while to eat. A couple of examples. To spend 100 calories on a snack, I think is the perfect amount of calories, especially if it's healthy. So the type of 100 calorie snacks I have are an apple cut into very small pieces, so it takes me a while to eat it. I like cottage cheese on celery sticks. Again, a little thing of cottage cheese is 100 calories. Celery has virtually no calories. So you can fill up a whole bunch of celery sticks and sit in front of the TV, and that could take a good 20 minutes. A half a cup of plain Cheerios. Again, 50 calories. So these are all the snacks that I try to eat in front of the TV. Let me also say that I do crave cookies and cake. I try to stay away from cake. However, like I said before, you can have anything you want. The way I handle cake, the way I handle cookies, is I have, in the sense of a cookie, if it's a 100-calorie cookie, I'll have a half a cookie. Even if at the end of the day I have 2 halves, so I do have the 100 calories in a cookie, having it 2 separate times makes it feel like having 2 snacks. It's all a psychological trick. Because the taste of that cookie, the very first taste, is the best taste. So if I have a half a cookie in the morning and a half a cookie in the afternoon, it feels like I had 2 cookies, it feels like I had 2 snacks, but the total amount of calories I spent on that is only 100 calories. I also try to make each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, between 350 and 500 calories. It's not as hard as it sounds. As I mentioned in previous videos, there's a lot of prepackaged food that you can have. A couple of examples of breakfast. Well, I like grapefruit, so I eat a grapefruit every day. And then I either have a small bowl of cereal to go along with it, a small egg sandwich to go with it, or half of an egg sandwich, or I have a piece of toast. And in the end, sometimes I just have a grapefruit and half an ounce of walnuts, and that's 100 calories. So the grapefruit's like 110, and the walnuts is like 100. I also drink a little bit of V8 juice, which fills you up and is good for you if you like that. So that's my breakfast. Lunch, you can have, again, anything, but sometimes I have peanut butter toast. So toast, my toast is like the heavy grain bread, so I have like one slice of toast is 130 calories, and then I have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which is 200 calories. So that's under 350. Even like a tuna sandwich. You could have a whole can of tuna on a roll or on 2 pieces of bread. Whole can of tuna, I think it's 5 ounces, is like 130 calories. I don't put mayo on anything. I use vinegar, so there's no calories in that. And then it's just like lettuce and the bread. Again, it's under 500 calories. Sometimes I have a can of Progresso soup. I like chicorina soup specifically. That's 270 calories for the whole can. And I can have a half a slice of toast to go with it. Again, I'm within that range. Dinner. Dinner is a little more challenging. We usually have some kind of meat or whatever. But an ounce of beef is only 80 calories. So as long as you have a small amount, you're good. I found these, I like riced cauliflower, and I found some frozen food selections that are low in calories on the riced cauliflower. You get a vegetable, you get the riced cauliflower, and a little piece of meat, and you're easily under 500 calories. Or pasta, you know, a certain amount of pasta with either tomato sauce or a little bit of butter and some vegetables. I make a pasta primavera with just vegetables, a little butter and cheese, and pasta, and that's under 500 calories. So these are all my tips and tricks on what I do. There are some items that are so low in calories that you could barely even count them, like carrots and celery, even I think cucumbers. They're all very, very low in calories, so you can eat a lot of it without, you know, gaining too many calories. Another tip, I happen to like bananas. I make a frozen banana ice, I guess you'd call it. So what I do is I get the very ripe banana and I mash it in a little container and put it in the freezer for 24 hours. And then it's frozen and I spoon it like an ice. There's no added sugar. It's literally just eating a banana, which is around 100 calories, but it takes me a good 15-20 minutes, again, sitting in front of the TV, to eat my frozen banana. I have one of those every day. And I like it so much that even when I'm not dieting, I eat that every day as a great low-calorie snack. The key to staying on track with this diet is portion control. You can have anything as long as you have, if it's not good for you, you have a small amount. Even if it is good for you, you have a small amount, because it really doesn't take that much to keep you healthy. A very important part of this strategy is not to skip meals, not to reduce your calories drastically. You don't want to slow down your metabolism, because that would actually be counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve. Okay, that's all the information in this video. Stay tuned. Next video coming up.